Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to the channel. I decided today or this week I would try and do a little short, simple video right here in the backyard to show a little bit of what it takes for me to make these videos for you guys and how I progressed into disc golf to where I am now. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Disco, also known as Dave, and I love to play disc golf. And over the years, I've bought a bunch of gear and a bunch of different kit. And I tend to do that with any sport I get into or any activity I get into. I like to buy a lot of kit and gear and get into all the things. Either way, let's just go ahead and get right into this. So if you decide you want to start playing disc golf or you've got buddies that want to go with you, one of the easiest things to do is go out there and buy one of these over-the-shoulder disc golf bags. Either that, or you can come out with a grocery bag or a backpack, your choice. This is the first thing that I bought after just carrying around a couple of discs. A lot of my buddies roam around with 2 or 3 discs, Levi shipper. And boy, they do really well with those because they know those discs probably better than I know any discs in my bag, right? But this is the first bag I started off with. I started off with this bag. I bought this bag in 2010. Back, I think that was the date. Let's see. I keep the old tag. Yeah, so this says 2011. So this is a tag I earned years ago playing with the Playground Disc Golf Club, which is probably gone by now, I don't know. But this would have been about a year after I started playing. So 2011, I started about 2010 and I bought this bag. This bag will hold your putters, it'll hold your snacks, it'll hold your drink bottle here in the end, and it's got the ever so fancy over-the-shoulder holder. It's got a handful of discs in it. It was my bag for a long time. These are great. Great way to get started. Easy thing to just have in the trunk of your car. Be careful in the summertime. It's got a zip up pouch in here. You can keep your valuables in so you don't lose them out there on the course. Ask me how I know. We all lose a lot of stuff out on the course and find a lot of stuff out on the course. But this will hold a ton of discs. I don't know how many discs are in here, but it will hold a bunch. So that's one option. Very inexpensive. Easy way to get into disc golf. Easy way to play. Second option, after this, I moved on to the backpack style. So this is my Trooper by Dynamic Discs. And I do love this Trooper. It's a great bag. Carries a bunch of putters, carries a bunch of discs. Probably no more discs than that one, but a couple extra putters. It's got a much bigger water bottle holder for those of us that like to tote around the large size water bottles. That'll even carry a bigger bottle at some point, but you can see that's not coming out. That's a great bag. Whoever designed this bag really knew what they were doing. Lots of pockets, places for your cell phone, places for your car keys, places for your snacks. Let's see what's over here. Usually there's snacks in here. Nope, rosin bag in this side. Yeah, this is the homemade rosin bag. That's just to dry your hands off on those sweaty days. But man, these are great. Place for your pencil, your scorecard. I kind of grew out of this because of wanting to film. So I played for I'm not gonna say a lot of years, but on and off for years, and never filmed. And I decided, hey, it'd be cool to try and document, if I get any better, or how disc golf is for me. So in doing that, I started carrying around a tripod and a phone, and it got to be a bit too much work to carry the tripod, carry the bag, make sure things weren't falling over, find level ground, make it steady. And it was taken away from the fun in the game, right? So enter the cart. The cart was fairly inexpensive. My lovely wife bought it for me after having to caddy for me for a day, just a casual round, but she wanted to go with me. And she caddied, and boy, we both got way too hot and way too tired, up and down a bunch of hills. And she said, man, we need to be able to carry more water. Bang, in comes the cart. The cart will carry a ton and not wear your back out. You're not leaning over picking it up every time. The other beauty of the cart is this. This is the umbrella holder right here that, for the sunny days, your umbrella goes in it. But I use it as a tripod holder. This is a standard tripod off of Amazon. It folds out, stands up, but it's real flimsy. It gets, like any other tripod, holds a phone, and that's how I record. I usually have this sitting right there. And whether I want a high shot or a low shot, you know, up she goes. If I want to pan, I can pan real smoothly because it's in this little holder / cradle. It's a great little piece of kit, and it has made it to where I can enjoy playing disc golf and filming at the same time. This cart is awesome. I did buy the Zuca brand putter pouch. It holds 3 or 4 putters. It's got a huge pocket right here that allows you to clip your keys to it. And I don't know what it is, but I get paranoid I'm going to lose my things. So my keys usually get clipped in there. That way I know that I can't lose them. And I like to keep this on the front. I shouldn't just throw stuff on the ground. I like to keep this on the front because when I flip this up, it keeps the lid up. Sure, I could put some Velcro on the back, but then it alters how the thing goes up and down because this handle does collapse. So you can put it in the back seat of your car or what have you. But went over the putter pouch, pockets in the putter pouch, open this guy up, and I did end up using some fuzzy side of the Velcro on the cart because when you're out there playing and you accidentally knock this down, it made a loud clang. And when other people are out there playing, that's just not cool. That's against the etiquette. So we put the silencers on there. This always stays up. This holds a ton of discs. They do tend to be loud, the carts themselves, and they don't hold the discs up very well. Look at there. This is one of my newer discs handed to me by Eric Oakley himself. What a nice guy during a lesson in Pensacola. If you want to try and fix some of your mistakes and maybe just get a little more distance or figure out what you're doing wrong, reach out to him on his socials. What a great teacher. Speaks a language that's very easy to understand. It's not way over our heads. But, so I went to Target and bought these little bathroom organizers. I usually have rags in them to silence the discs even more and just in case I'm sweaty and gross. What else is in there? That's a lacrosse ball for getting discs out of trees or knots out of your back. So the cart holds a ton. I mean a ton. There we go. I usually have it better organized and I know where things are at. There's a large pocket on the front. The only thing in this pocket is usually snacks and a spare wheel nut. I guess the nuts get lost and end up out on the trail somewhere. You got 2 large cup holders on the back. This is the only bottle I have found, this size bottle, that these cup holders actually keep in the cart. There's lots of mods you can do on these carts. You know, this one didn't come with these. Didn't come with the what are those things called? Fenders. I wanted the fenders because as you were rolling, it was throwing dirt and stuff all over my water bottle. No more dirt, right? Now, let's go ahead and put this down, spin this guy around so we have a little bit more room. These are the Zuca brand pouches. This one is actually the cooler. Sometimes I'll put a little freezer pack in there with a couple of drinks. Most of the time, it's just carrying around things like Band-Aids and extra microphones, more extra microphones. These are the new DJI. What are these? The 3s? The Mini 3s? Sick little piece of kit right there. So nice. This is a Mini 2. That's what I use. They're really simple. They're really easy to work with. I love them. I'm not the most tech savvy guy in the world. So if I can use this stuff, I think just about anybody can. These are cool because their case is their charger as well. And they charge them the whole time, just like if you had a set of earbuds or something, or AirPods. Yeah, earbuds, AirPods. And then there's just some charging and some extra SD cards in there. In that one. Now this one, let's see what's in here. I think this is the snack pack. Usually there's some granola bars, more SD cards, so this really belongs in that one. A couple of pocket knives for your splinters and your fixes you need to make out there on the trail. I'm to the age where you really don't go anywhere without some sort of pain reliever. And here in Florida, you better bring your bug spray or you may not survive the round sometimes. That is basically what I carry when I go disc golfing and the way that I shoot. Now there is one more piece of kit here. Let's slide that back in. Oh, I didn't mention the retriever. Lots of people make a little snap-on piece that snaps on the back of your cart. Keep your retriever in there. I didn't see a real reason for adding something else to my cart. Even though I am sort of a gearhead and I like the things, I like to buy new things for my stuff, that seemed a little silly when this spot right here is just perfect. It never moves, lives there all the time till I throw something in the drink. But the other piece of kit I haven't mentioned yet is my drone. Some of my videos you'll see drone footage, some of them you won't. It depends on the area and whether or not they will allow me to shoot with a drone. A lot of places don't allow it. But this is just a DJI Air Pro 2, I think is what it's called, or Air 2. I bought some brand new batteries for it recently. It goes forever. I did buy I bought this used, and it came with the controller in here that has the screen directly on it. So I don't have to hook my phone to it and use my phone for drone shots. What a great little piece of kit, easy to fly. If you're intimidated by drones, don't be. I didn't know anything about drones. I'd never flown anything but my young kids' drones, which are quite difficult to fly, until I bought this and got on YouTube and figured out how to do it. These things are really dummy proof. If you think you're going to crash, most of the time you just let go of the controls. It'll stabilize and stop itself right where it's at. It also has a feature to fly around stationary objects. Like it'll fly around trees, it'll fly around cars. It'll avoid a lot of things for you. But that's that piece. I love the drone footage. The drone footage is really, really cool. Another thing I love is having 2 baskets. I've had 1 basket for a really long time, that one right there. But I really like having 2. One lives on the back porch, that would be this one. And the other one, this one here, usually lives somewhere right back here. Usually got it standing right about here. So I have to avoid this what is this, bamboo tree? And I have to shape a shot slightly to get it in here. But what I'll do is I'll go over there on the porch and I'll throw a bunch of backhands towards this one, and I'll come out here, gather them all up, and throw a bunch of forehands towards that one. We've got a catch net back there. I'm not going to hurt anything. So having 2 baskets saves me a ton of steps. Saves me from the back and forth, carrying all your discs. It may sound lazy, but I feel like I get, twice as much work in as people with a singular basket. These are only about $120. Come in the mail. Let your 9-year-old kid put them together. I didn't put either one of these together. My son did them for me, and he's a young guy. So it's they're simple piece of kit that will really improve your game. They're cheap. To me, they're disposable. They're cheap enough to where if they fall apart, oh well. I'm not going to spend $500, $600, $700 on a basket because it sounds a little bit better. Here's another little piece of kit that I've had since about 2010. For some reason, I thought I needed a seat. And really, this thing has got used more for camping trips and fishing trips than disc golf. But I did buy it for disc golf. Folds up, has a great little handle there. It's nice to have around. Is it necessary? Not for the way I play. I haven't played in any tournaments, so from what I understand, there can be a lot of waiting there, and a stool may be really necessary. But for the way I play, not so much. And plus, since I do have the Zuca cart, if you have it put together properly, it makes a really nice seat. You can buy a pad for this thing. I just haven't done that yet. I don't know that I'm going to. I don't think it's necessary. This thing just really does its job perfectly. They're relatively inexpensive. I think they're under $300. Again, it was a gift from my wife. So I don't remember what it cost. She bought me all the accessories. So there you go. That's how I put together a video. I'll go out there, I've got my phone in here, film the shots, come back home, plug the phone into the laptop and move all the video over to the laptop. I've gone over to CapCut Pro because, again, I'm not a real tech guy. I don't know that I could get through the Adobe stuff. I don't know that, what's the other one? DaVinci. I don't know. But I do know that CapCut's really easy. And when you buy the Pro, it actually gets a little easier. And when you go from the phone editing to the laptop, it may be a little harder, but at least being able to see it, being able to pinpoint places in the videos is a lot easier on the laptop. I did probably 75% of my current videos completely all edited, shot and edited on the phone. So you don't need a whole lot. Yes, I do have a whole lot. The camera currently is sitting in a DJI Osmo, what is that thing? It's a gimbal. It's a tracking gimbal. Selfie stick. So I can walk around and get really smooth shots with it. I can also command it to follow me, and I could walk over here and it's going to track me over here. I can walk over here. I can't right now because I've got everything spun around. It's not real hard. You literally hold up a hand signal and it will start to track you. By spun around, I mean the sensors are looking away from me. What are these dogs doing? All right, they just wanted to be in the video today. But that's it. I think this is a real simple video. There is a lot here, but not so much that I'm embarrassed, I guess. You know, I tend to go overboard with things, and I may have gone overboard with this, but I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy making this content for you guys. So stick with me. We'll get some real disc golf content coming out here shortly. Let's go ahead and get the dog out of there. What are you doing? There we go. There'll be real disc golf content coming. The dogs like to play too. What are you doing? Got her. Okay. Thanks for watching. Stick with me. We'll get some more content out here in a week or so. See ya.
Okay, let's go.